What's good, YouTube? Necrovalley here, and I'm coming at you with a how-to video. This one is going to be on how to make sure you get good plays out of bad hands. I've been in situations where I've essentially opened up with a bad hand and I came out on top and actually overextended and just won. Now, let's say you're playing Watts. Okay, and this is just a proxy version, so just bear with me. I'll show you my desk. Let's say you're playing Watts, and you open pretty good, 3 monsters, spell and trap, and then you draw. You go for your draw phase, and then you open another good one. Alright, let's say you opened with a bottomless trap hole, and this is going to be a recycling battery. And then you opened up with all monsters. Like, let's say you opened up with a Thunder Seahorse, Cobra, Cardi, and an Honest. Let's say that's what you opened up with. First, you want to activate the effect of first, you want to set the 2 cards as a bluff. You want to bluff your opponent as much as you possibly can. You open it bad, you bluff. Now, second thing you got to do is you pitch your Thunder Seahorse, which that's going to be Elemental or Clayman for a moment. Add 2 Watts to your hand, or any 2 Thunder types, which I'll add another 2 Seahorses just for example. And Thunder Seahorse number 2. Your deck shuffles, set it back down, add them to your hand. Next thing you do, since you really haven't done anything this turn, activate, well, you can't really activate anything right now. Next thing you do, summon Cardi. Activate Cardi, send it to the graveyard, draw 2, and end your turn. This will help your opponent think that you've got Trag or something that he can negate face down, make him go minus as much as possible. Let's say your opponent draws bad as well. They set 1 card, they set a monster in defense, and they end their turn. Okay, you don't Mystical Space Typhoon or anything like that. You don't got anything right there, but you don't have that right now. You draw for your turn. Then you activate Thunder Seahorse, Myelojin. Let's add Cobra. Let's add 2 Watt Cobras to our hand. Considering the Thunder Seahorse and the Watt engine actually work really well together, if you don't believe it. Now, you got those in your hand. Let's say you drew a Tragodia for your draw. What you want to do is you want to set 2 more back row, scare your opponent, and then summon Watt Cobra, attack direct, then activate his effect if he doesn't get negated, grab another Cobra. Because essentially you want to grab what you can. Like, if your deck's running 3 of everything, 3 of this, 3 of that, you essentially want to get as many as you can. Now you have 6 cards in hand at that point. And then you got a full back row and a Cobra. Your opponent goes, he flips his Raikou, pops this, mills, he attacks with Tragodia, he attacks with Raikou, special Trag. Your opponent has no warnings, nothing to destroy your cards. Then he goes, oh, I shouldn't have done that. He's going to try and back out. He's going to try and do something. He's probably going to quit. Then Tragodia has 3,000 attack points. He ends his turn. Draw. Now what you want to do is you want more cards. Then we're going to summon another one. Another Cobra. Why? Because Watt Cobra is essentially our Stratos of the deck. Then we're going to ditch our third Thunder Seahorse, which is going to be my Gates of Dark World here. Search out 2 Mahunders. Because in this deck we're playing the Thunder archetype, the Thunder family. And then we essentially have 6 cards. Tragodia has 36. That has 1,000. Remember, this card can attack directly. But first, your opponent has 2 back row. Activate Mystical Space Typhoon. Destroy one of them. Hopefully you get a lucky one. If they activate a trap card, hold up. I got 7 tools. Negate their trap, make them go minus. Now, attack with Watt Cobra. Attack directly. Get another one to your hand, which will be a Watt Giraffe. Now, 4,200. Hit Raikou with 42. And during the end phase, you send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, which would be like a hand trap or something that you want to get rid of. And you still have a really big 3,600 point Tragodia that they can't get over. They've got a monster they can't get over, and they've got all this stuff to do. And then they can't do anything. They just wasted half their hand. They've got 2 cards now. They set 2, and then they end their turn. Draw. They Mystical Space, something, blah, blah, blah. You have a 4,000 point Trag. Bait things out with Tragodia first. They Mirror Force, go another negate Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment it. Do what you can to get rid of that stuff. Attack directly with that. Add another card to your hand. Add another giraffe to your hand, which now you have 3 giraffes. Shuffle it. And basically what you want to do is you want to keep... Starting out with a bad hand like that can essentially become a good hand. Starting out with a good hand, ending up sacking, you sack out, and then you just top deck. Sometimes that kind of thing can hurt you. Now, as I was saying before, starting out with a bad hand in Yu-Gi-Oh! Essentially does not mean that you're going to lose. Starting out bad hand also sets up your place for making a good hand later on in the turn. So, we'll keep that in mind. Good luck, and have fun. This has been Necro Valley signing out.